Right, Alfred Teleferro, Mr. Teleferro TV. What's going on, guys? I sat down and I thought about this, and Gotti set to release um, his White Friday mixtape tomorrow. So it's gonna be a big day for Memphis music. Always a big day when Gotti releases. Anytime Gotti, Dolph, or any of those big heavy hitters release, it's a big deal. I sat down and thought about this. All right, I'm from Memphis. Don't live in Memphis anymore, but I'm from Memphis. My whole life is in Memphis. Um, got a lot of Memphis ties, man. It's my life, man. It's my life. Went to college at the University of Tennessee. Currently reside in Knoxville. It's my life. All right. When I think Memphis music, I always thought that when I think Memphis music, now this ain't the opinions of the masses. I ain't talk to no Memphis experts. This is just my opinion. When I talk Memphis, when I think the icon of Memphis, I think Juicy J. Even though it's a lot of it happened, 3 6 Mafia era happened before my time, I think Juicy J. Here's why. Put out a lot of great music with 3 6 Mafia, a legend and is outright just there. The hustle and flow, winning was it a Grammy for that role as well? And then Juicy J revitalized his career, got with Wiz Khalifa, started doing songs with Taylor Swift, songs that went number one, and he became a feature verse for pop records. He was one of the first people to start that wave. He don't get enough credit for that. About 4 or 5 years ago, Juicy J was one of the first doing that. All right? With that being said, for the longest, I've considered Juicy J as the top. Period. Yo Gotti signing the Rock Nation has officially changed my mind. And I'm up for the debate in my comment section. I know it's going to be a lot of Memphis in it heavy. To me personally, tying Yo Gotti to the name that we consider the biggest in music in Jay-Z, and I know he going to catch a lot of hatred for it from people who don't understand this game and this business. But the fact that you bringing Rock Nation, and in a way you bringing it to Memphis, Memphis music, the Memphis scene, it's by far probably to me the biggest move that Memphis has seen in the last 15, 20 years. A Memphis-made rapper signed by Jay-Z. I mean, I'm up for the conversation, but I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell me a move bigger than that. I'm sorry. I just don't see you coming up with anything that's worth my time. I think Yo Gotti with this move, and he had been putting things in position to get close to this for quite some time. Down in the DM was huge. Down in the DM was a huge record. Being on tour of G-Eazy, huge. But you take it to a whole different atmosphere when you're now signed with Jay-Z and Rock Nation. You get management from him, Hove, Sean Carter, Jigga. I think it's officially, for me, it's a historic moment for Memphis. And I think it's the biggest moment in Memphis history in quite some time from a music standpoint, especially in hip-hop. And I think he got to be commended on that. And I think Yo Gotti is officially the biggest thing to ever come out. Yo Gotti is the biggest hip-hop artist to ever come out of Memphis, period. Elvis Presley will always be, of course, but from a hip-hop standpoint, I think Yo Gotti has finally went over Juicy J. Now, after those two, the list gets iffy because you got a lot of legends like Project Pat, Player Fly. It gets iffy, but I think 1, 2, from the success that they've been able to have mainstream, locally, mixtapes, I think Yo Gotti has finally surpassed Juicy J as the biggest to ever come out of Memphis. I go by the name of Alfred Teleferro. You're entitled to your own opinion. I would love to hear it in my comment section. Talk to me. Thank you for the time, love, and support. We have 50,000 subscribers, guys. Huge, huge. I mean, I don't even know what to say. Thank you for the time, love, and support. Salute. And I'm out.